Legend of War here, and today we're going to be doing a shortish video on the dwarfs, and this has got to do around the Oath Gold mechanic in Total Warhammer 3, combined with item fusing. So there's a little bit of a trick to it, and an unintended consequence, that if you're patient enough, you can get some really good items, or a lot of Oath Gold very early on. I'll show you this little technique. So what we're going to do here, we're going to start a Thorgrim Grudgebearer campaign. I'm going to put all the settings on easy because we're not here to do a challenging campaign. I just need to be able to generate Oath Gold quickly because you need a baseline of Oath Gold. And by putting it on easy and easy, it will just allow me to auto-resolve quite easily. Because, like I said, we're not here to showcase that. I know, easy of Total War here. But like I said, that's not what this campaign is about. So there's quite a few tricks with this, and it comes down to you can very early on get some very good items if you just roll the right dice. But the thing is with this technique is that you can keep rolling the dice over and over and over again, and it's all that's going to cost you is time, right? That's the key figure here. Because all the values in terms of the Oath Gold is the same as it is on Warhammer 2, but the key difference here is item fusing. In Warhammer 2, if you make two low-tier items, you can't fuse them into an upper-tier item. But you can do that in Warhammer 3. So, let's just get through this part here. We've got to get 120 Oath Gold, right? Okay. We really can't do this until that point, so it shouldn't take us too long to get it if we prioritize Oath Gold. So on easy battle difficulty, auto-resolve is an absolute joke. So what we want to do here is just always pick the Oath Gold option. If we secure some items, we can fuse them. Didn't get an item there. Which will speed up the process. Okay. Just, that's fine. Okay, then... Okay, they've got a few troops over there. So what I'm gonna do is... Yep, that's fine. It's... Onward! There's not much we have to worry about here. If they bring the army over this way, it's not gonna be a big deal. Okay, and... Just whatever. Just, I want to increase our auto-resolve power, so... Yeah, militia training will help a bit. Cool. And let's go on. So we just keep stacking that. If they come over here, then we might just end up getting more Oath Gold from it. What I want to do is, though, sack between these two settlements, but we've got to make sure we've got enough force that we can just auto-resolve it. Won't take us very long to get the 120. But trying to do this before you get 120, just won't really work. You gotta get the 120, and then it comes down to if we get a blue item from just winning the city, then that'll be enough. Okay, so we've got 32 at the moment. They're just sitting there. So don't get as much Oath Gold that time, but that's okay. So yeah, it doesn't really provide any replenishment. It will better our cause. Just keep getting more dwarf warriors. Don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about building anything here. I don't know. Maybe just do it for money. So if you were playing a legendary difficulty campaign, don't do this. Don't sack that settlement over and over again. You should definitely occupy it. And it is possible if you just obtain a blue item on that first battle, but we just haven't. Okay, we're getting diminishing returns from this. I'm fairly sure that we're strong enough that we can overcome this in auto-resolve. So what I'll do is I'll stand here. The runes are cast. Yeah, and if they move over here, we might ambush them. Otherwise, we should be able to sack that and auto-resolve it. No, they didn't move. But like I said, we should be able to just beat it, because this is only on easy difficulty here. 17. Okay, we're halfway to what we need.
Throw bearers! Let's smoke!
Yeah. There we go, the exact amount needed. Alright. Done deal. Okay, now, time to do the stuff. So, pretty simple maths, really. We just got to know the values of what you get from each type. So there's grey, green, and blue. Okay, don't worry about purple right now. Okay, you got to know the value of how much it costs to make it, and also the value it costs to recycle. So let's make two what's it called? These ones here, veterans hammers. Okay, 30 oath gold each. Now, if we go to recycle it, it gives us back 20. So there was an old oath gold exploit back in Warhammer 2 where you were able to make that, make something for like 30 oath gold and then recycle it for 60 because it was tagged incorrectly. So these are actually tagged correctly because the recycle mechanic gives you back 30% less than what you paid for it. So we get, well, sorry, 33 1/3. You get 1/3 less. Now, here's the thing. Here's the kicker. What if we took those items and we fuse them together, which doesn't cost anything, and we make an ogre blade, right? Now, we can see that green items actually cost 90 oath gold. So we have essentially just created a green item for essentially 30 oath gold cheaper. But the thing is, we didn't get a specific item. So is that item what we actually want? The ogre blade? No. So we could recycle that. But then we just got back exactly what we paid for. So you could use this method to generate potions of healing, you know, very early on. So you just keep doing it until you get what you want, because potion of healing is a great item. Right? Or we could do this. This is why we required 120. We make 2 more veterans hammers. Okay. And then we fuse them together. And it just so happened that we made 2 weapons. Now, if we go over here and have a look at blue items cost 200 to make, right? And we have spent 120 oath gold in order to fuse those these together, right? Now, with 2 green items that are of the same type, we can fuse them together to make a sword of bloodshed. Now, here's the real kicker. I don't want the sword of bloodshed, but if I recycle it, profit, baby! So, then we can do it again. Now, make 6 of these. If you're really willing to, like, put in the time and effort to get to squeeze 10 oath gold out of each one of these processes, then you can do this extremely early on. Another thing you have to keep in mind is that sometimes you'll get 2 items that simply can't fuse. Now, you are far more likely to get a weapon than an enchanted item. So what we should do here is recycle the enchanted item, which gives us, gotta reset it, enough to try for another green item. So no matter what you do, you never lose oath gold. You're always making profit. It's just a matter of time and patience. And of course, I expect a lot of people probably won't want to do this. So we got a talisman there. Okay, more likely to get a weapon than a talisman, so recycle that. But, like I said, you can use this method to very early on get yourself items that you really want. Okay? You want an Armor of Destiny on turn 4? Well, we'll see. Maybe, there we go, 2 weapons. Fuse them together. That's not an Armor of Destiny, but damn, getting that quite early, that's pretty good. You know? From just spending a tiny little bit of oath gold. So I could equip this now, or I could sell it and make even more profit, you know? So that eventually I could get absolute tons. And that's really all there is to it. Now the thing is, with this kind of little exploit, little loophole here, is that this is way more tedious than the other method. Way more tedious. But at least you get good items out of this, as opposed to just getting tons and tons of Oath Gold, but then not being able to spend it. You could fuse, you know, some Armors of Destiny. You could get, you know, some Helm of Discords, green items, Potions of Healing. There's a lot of stuff that you could potentially get extremely early on to make your dwarves incredibly powerful, you know, very early on in the campaign, as long as you're willing to spend, like, I don't know, 20, 30, 40, 50 minutes, you know, doing this and getting, you know, 10 Oath Gold every single time you create a blue item, or just accepting the blue item that you got. And the thing is with this, is that Creative Assembly tend not to patch things unless it's completely overpowered and broken. So there is a good chance that this is going to stay in the game on launch, because it's like, is it really worth patching this to deprive people of 10 Oath Gold? Are people really going to do it? And also, they got bigger problems to worry about than dwarfs being tiny little bit more powerful than they expected. So when you guys get access to this in 3 or 4 days, you should be able to utilize this. If not, sorry, because yeah, they probably weren't unaware of it until right now. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you learned something. I hope you'll be able to make use of this in a few days. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.